Fulani settlement. The very day he was born, but this differs from one village to another. Some, in the first day that a child is born, a calf will be given to him as a gift. And that is the beginning of his association with cow. Some, after winning the child, that is after 2 years, then a cow will be given to him as his own personal possession. And that is the beginning of collection of cow for that child. That is why everybody in the Fulani settlement has his own cow. Because the very day you are born, or the first week on the naming ceremony, or after 2 years when a child is weaned from his mother, the cow will be given to him. This is a very important part of a Fulani life. Then as for the cow, when a cow is born, the whole family rejoices just as much as if a human child is born. Some even carry some out of celebrations, just like they do for the human child. A cow, after one, a cow that is born, after 1 year, 7 months, it will become matured, and it will begin to have its male counterpart. But there are other ways we understood that a cow is matured. The two front teeth, the down teeth, because a cow didn't have upper teeth like a human being. They only have the lower down teeth. So when the front two teeth fall, it means that cow is matured. And very soon it will start having male friends, or male visitors as you call it. When a cow becomes pregnant, the gestation period is 10 months. After 10 months, it gives birth to a baby calf. Some cow, just like some human beings, they have their weaning of the newborn baby in 6 months, 7 months. But it may become pregnant even 1 month after giving birth to the last baby. So unlike human being, it is healthy for cow. As for human being, it is not healthy because they want to wean their child before they get another pregnancy. But for cow, it is normal. Some from 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, up to 6 months. So simply, this is the simple life of a Fulani settlement, and that is for the cow. We have names for all of our cows. If you have 100 cows, you know each one of them by its name. And the cow know when you call it, it knows that you are calling this particular one and not the other. We have ways of signs and gestations. We talk to our cows. They understand our signs and our gestures as much as you do live and interact with human beings. So we are very close, friendly, and we consider our cows as members of our families. There are different types of cows. Just like human beings, you have the Europeans, you have the Africans, you have... So also the cows, we have the Sokoto Gudali, which is white in color. We have the Buzu, which is red. We also have what we call the Adama Gudali. Also, they are white, but they have some spottish. There are so many types of cows. Some are characterized by their horns, some by their color of their skin, some by their height. All the cows you see, they have their own way of behaving, just like human beings. There are some that are aggressive. There are some that are very peaceful in nature. There are some that are simple to deal with. There are some that are very difficult. And you must have noticed that cows, they are very private. They don't want to see a large gathering of people, especially those they are not used to. So that is why some of you might have some difficulties during the milking processes.
Well, my experience in Sokoto, to me, is more or less like homecoming. While I said homecoming is, traditionally, my great-grandparents were Fulanis, migrated from this part of the country to the Nupe land, and as God will have it, we are Nupe people today. So, having to meet with my kith and kins over here was more or less like an homecoming to me.
The most wonderful experience is the cattle rearing, which we've just had. The lessons I've learned here are very challenging, in the sense that my perception of cattle rearing has actually changed. I have come to the realization that money making, entrepreneurship cuts across all divides. It is not only restricted to conventional jobs, which most youths would prefer. I've come to the realization that milk processing, cow milking, cattle rearing affords every serious youth an opportunity to make money and become something in future. And I want to have a serious rethink towards this direction.
In Sokoto, I've learned the art of cattle rearing. I've learned the endurance and the love, the bond within the people who rear the cattle and their animals. I've learned that there could be things done to improve beef production and milk production and skin and hide production. I've learned that leather work is actually gotten from animal skin.
So far in Sokoto, we have learned the rudiments of milk making, how the nomad farmers do their things. Basically, we've learned how to get milk from cows. We've gone to the hide and skin section. We've learned how the hide is removed from the goats and all of that. And also we've gone to the final product where we've seen how those hides are being used to make chairs and other home furniture and accessories. So it's been wonderful in summary.
I want to ask, the Fulanis, when they give birth, do they also give their female children cows? Because I've only seen the young men moving around with the cows here.
Thank you very much for this question. As I explained earlier, when a male child is born in a Fulani settlement, he will be given a cow on his naming ceremony or on his weaning day. But for the female children, they are given cows when the day they are married, when they are going to their husband's houses. So they will be escorted with some cows as their own gift.
My name is Bishir Dauda. Do you have any nomadic school in this area, and do you enroll your children?
Yes, thank you very much. We have a nomadic primary school here in Binedi village, and all our children do go to this school. The only thing you should know is that the normal hours for school in nomadic classes might differ from the one you have in cities. Our times differ. Instead of going 7 to 8 in the morning and going out by 2, our schools are mostly in the evening time.
My name is Charles Nathaniel Ibakro. I'm asking this question based on the 3 classifications of the cattle. The one for the beef, the one for the milk, and the one that is dual, like the one we have in Sokoto, Gudali here. So I want to know what's the rationale for it when we know that the female actually produce the milk. How come they actually classified into 3 groups? I want you to really explain on it, because is it that there are some that just produce milk and they're not edible? So what is the rationale for classifying them into 3, sir? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I think the rationale for classifying them is based on there are some that are good if you want to produce milk. There are type of cattle that readily will serve that purpose better. And for cow fattening, if you are interested in rearing cow is for meat, you readily go for those that are likely to become bigger and bigger, because by that classification there are some that even if you give them the whole grazing land to take, they wouldn't be as big as they are. You know, just like human beings, they are dwarf, they are short, they are tall. So even the cows, they are like that. So you have to classify them according to, and I'm telling you, the classification is not from the local. It is the agri expert. We only know that this is Gudali, Sokoto Gudali, this is Rahaji, this is Bugaji, and so on and so forth.
My name is Ati Kenneth Kenken. You just mentioned agricultural experts. How do you treat your cattle? For instance, if you are attacked by trypanosomiasis, do you have veterinary doctors from Sokoto State come visit you?
Thank you very much. Yes, the expert from State Ministry of Agriculture do visit us here. And when we have problem, we run to Sokoto and bring those who are expert in areas of animal medicine. They come and look at our cow. They give them medicine. They give them injections. They advise us on so many areas. So we are in contact with them. They come to us, we go to them when there is a need for that.
I want to know, maybe during the dry season, when the Fulani go south, do they still have a school there? Or is it until when they come down, when they come up back, that they have schools?
The beautiful thing about this is that some of us are trained. Some of us go to school, like myself. So when we move with the whole family, we move with our teachers. So they continue to teach us wherever we are.
Okay. My name is Bimisola Oshadua. So my question is this. When you started, you made mention of the fact that milking of cow is done very early in the morning, and that you leave the rest of the milk for the calf to take.
Yes.
But I found out that while we were milking the cows, we couldn't find it easy to milk them, not until after the calf sucked from them.
The cows are feeling very strangely with presence of a very big crowd like your own here. So if a cow is scared, you cannot find milking, because it has to be relaxed for you to get milk. So because of the crowd now, they have seen strangers, they are scared, you know. the milk cannot flow as much as if